Digitization in this sense is really taking our offline worlds online. So it's the idea that what we're doing offline, whether it be communicating with each other or reading news or essentially taking part in society, is now taking place within this online sphere, in a one that is connected via computing that connects us to each other rather, and really allows us to participate outside of really our physical space. Well, digitization might be one of the most important kind of social transformations that has since agriculture, let's say. I mean, essentially, so much of what we're doing now involves this online space, and so much, especially of our world, is essentially touched by data, by computing, by everything that ranges from smartphones to satellites. So it's really so important to consider how that online world is affecting our offline world just as much as the offline world affects the online world. I think part of the problem is that media development needs to deal with it now, and so it's not just about the future and later. It's also about, well, what are we doing now to shape this digitization in the coming terms, so that news, journalism are not, and journalism and essentially our entire sector isn't left behind. And so I think so much of what we've seen is a little bit is exclusion, or is not being more reactive as opposed to proactive. And so what does our sector need to do kind of going forward? I think really think to ourselves, okay, well, how are we adapting to digitization, and how can we be, for the lack of better words, innovative in this space, to say, okay, we see where things are going in terms of especially how we communicate, how we consume news and whatnot. What can we do to offer audiences better experiences? What can we do to offer higher quality journalism and kind of integrate with the online space in a way that also complements our offline societies, whether that be our democratic societies or in the places where we need news the most?